Angel Reese last night against the New York Liberty, one of the worst games she's played as a professional, takes that out on the referees. Kamilla Cardoso visibly upset, and all of this falls. This Angel Reese crash out over a loose ball foul call. What are we doing here? We are 2 games in at the feet of Tyler Marsh and those who co-sign the lack of work ethic that we see from some players over there in Chicago. Let's start.
What happens when the Chicago Sky's brightest young stars suddenly turn on each other? Angel Reese just had one of the worst nights of her pro career, and the shocking thing is, it wasn't her opponents who came for her, but her own teammate, Kamilla Cardoso. What Cardoso did on the court sent shockwaves through the WNBA world, and Angel Reese's furious reaction is turning this into one of the most explosive stories of the season.
Angel Reese took a hard foul, got up, took multiple steps. Teammates got in there, proceeded to step forward. More teammates got in between. She proceeded to step forward. And we already have 2 separate games of Angel Reese failing to control her emotions. We saw it against the Indiana Fever. Yes, she got a hard foul. But what was the difference between Angel Reese's reaction to the hard foul and Ryan Howard's reaction to the hard foul?
Offensive rebound and another loose ball foul. They're going to give it to Angel. And this one might be challenged. We'll have to see. And an Angel Reese, I think, just...
The Chicago Sky entered the season with high hopes. Rookie sensations, fresh talent, and one of the most talked about duos in women's basketball, Angel Reese and Kamilla Cardoso. But instead of dominating, the team is falling apart. In their recent loss, the Sky blew a massive lead, and it wasn't just a defeat on the scoreboard, it was a meltdown on live TV.
Out of Kamilla Cardoso, she gets a switch. Natasha Cloud, she's posting her up. We can't get an entry pass to Kamilla Cardoso. Now, a lot of people are going to say, wait. You see the players on the New York Liberty cheating? The person who should be throwing temper tantrums on the Chicago Sky, that person should be this woman right here. That person should be Kamilla Cardoso. Look at the frustration. She's 6'7". She catches it up top. As soon as she turns to the paint, she recognizes that she's getting double teamed. She swings it, finds the open man, pull up 3, bang or break, depending on who's shooting. But that's commonplace in basketball.
Angel Reese had a nightmare performance. She went 0 for 7 from just 4 feet out, tying a WNBA record for the most missed close-range shots in over a decade. And when the calls didn't go her way, Reese lashed out at the referees. Cameras caught her storming forward, her teammates having to step in and hold her back. This wasn't the first time. Just days earlier, Reese lost her cool against the Indiana Fever after a hard foul.
If I'm Kamilla Cardoso, I'm upset that I still need to deal with this type of amateurism in the WNBA. The Angel Reese, shoot, miss, shoot, miss, shoot, miss, shoot. If I'm Kamilla Cardoso, I am upset with how this offense is looking. If I'm Kamilla Cardoso, I'm upset that I still can't manage to get an entry pass. This is where Kamilla Cardoso, look, pass it out. Look at Kamilla Cardoso on the bottom of your screen here. Pass it out. Kick it out. Let me shoot a midi. How many attempts do we need at the same shot? Over and over and over and over again.
But here's where the story takes a shocking turn. Reese wasn't just fighting with refs. She may have been fighting for the trust of her own teammate. Multiple times during the game, Cardoso had the chance to pass to Reese under the basket. Instead, she looked her off, hesitated, chose another option. And this wasn't once, it was a pattern, almost as if she didn't trust Angel Reese to finish the play. Head coach Tyler Marsh has been under fire as well. Critics say he's failing to manage the growing tension in Chicago's locker room. And with Cardoso and Reese visibly out of sync, the chemistry issues are no longer rumors, they're reality. Instead of forming one of the most dangerous front courts in the WNBA, Reese and Cardoso look divided, frustrated, and ready to point fingers. This isn't the first time Angel Reese has been at the center of controversy. From heated battles with Caitlin Clark at LSU to clashing with critics in the media, Reese has built a reputation as both a rising star and a polarizing figure. Cardoso, on the other hand, has been quieter, but insiders say she's growing frustrated with what she sees as immaturity from her teammate. Add in the Sky's losing streak, and the cracks are only getting wider. So, what does this all mean? If Angel Reese and Kamilla Cardoso can't find common ground, the Chicago Sky's season could spiral out of control. Fans tuned in to see the future of the WNBA, but instead, they're watching teammates clash on the court. And in a league fighting for more spotlight, this kind of drama might be good for ratings, but devastating for a locker room. The question now, is this just growing pains for two young stars, or the beginning of a complete breakdown in Chicago? One thing's for sure, Angel Reese won't stay silent, and Kamilla Cardoso already sent her message loud and clear. This story isn't over. It's just beginning. Angel Reese, one of the most polarizing stars in women's basketball. From magazine covers and endorsement deals to brutal criticism on the hardwood. But this time, the drama hit inside her own locker room. After a crushing Chicago Sky collapse, teammate Kamilla Cardoso made comments that shocked everyone. And Reese's reaction? Explosive. The Sky entered the season full of promise. Angel Reese, a social media sensation and WNBA All-Star. Kamilla Cardoso, the rookie center many believed could transform Chicago's future. But instead of dominance, the team has been plagued by inconsistency, miscommunication, and visible frustration. Against the Sparks, against the Liberty, it was the same story. Missed layups, turnovers, chemistry breaking down. Reese's numbers weren't just hurting her, they were disrupting the entire offensive rhythm. Kamilla Cardoso's body language told the whole story. Quick glances at teammates, hesitation to feed Reese the ball. And then, after another crushing loss, she said it. Those words, to the outside world, a normal critique. But inside Chicago's locker room, it was an earthquake. Reports suggest Angel Reese felt singled out. She confronted Cardoso, snapping back in defense of her style of play. Teammates, according to insiders, were left stunned. This isn't the first time Angel Reese has clashed with teammates or the media. Remember LSU? The viral rivalry with Caitlin Clark. The benching in college. The preseason suspension in Chicago for comments detrimental to the team. Even a WNBA executive told her to, quote, "get the hell out of there." Reese's social media empire makes her bigger than the league itself, but it's also magnifying every mistake, every feud, every missed layup. Here's the reality. The Chicago Sky are crumbling. Their record? Abysmal. Their chemistry? Broken. And their two biggest stars, Angel Reese and Kamilla Cardoso, might be the ones driving the wedge deeper. The question isn't just whether Reese can fix her shooting, it's whether she can fix the trust. Because in basketball, talent isn't enough. Chemistry wins games. So, what's next for Angel Reese? A public apology? A trade request? A redemption arc? Or will Kamilla Cardoso's rise mark the beginning of a new era for the Sky, without Reese at the center? Angel Reese has everything it takes to be a superstar. But if she can't align her game with her persona, the Chicago Sky might implode before her stardom truly takes flight. Because at the end of the day, attention doesn't win games. Trust does. Angel Reese is once again at the center of controversy, this time inside her own team's locker room, after a shocking post-game moment involving her teammate Kamilla Cardoso during the Chicago Sky's devastating crash on the court. The Sky, who entered the season with huge expectations thanks to the star power of Reese and the potential of Cardoso, have instead been plagued by miscommunication, chemistry issues, and inconsistent performances. During a press conference following a humiliating loss, Cardoso hinted at frustration with how the team's offense was being run, saying the ball can't just stop with one player and that everyone has to trust the system. While the comment didn't directly name Reese, it was obvious who she was referring to, and reports quickly surfaced that Angel Reese exploded in response, feeling attacked and singled out. This moment highlighted deeper cracks within the Chicago Sky's locker room and exposed the growing tension between two of the team's most important players. Reese, who has built a massive brand off the court with endorsements, magazine covers, and viral social media posts, now faces criticism that her influence is overshadowing her on-court struggles. Missed layups, turnovers, and defensive lapses have been magnified by fans and analysts, while Cardoso has emerged as a voice of accountability, unafraid to call out problems that others might avoid. With Chicago's season slipping away, the fallout from this clash could define not only the Sky's future but also Angel Reese's career trajectory, whether she can repair trust with her teammates and silence critics, or whether her rising fame will continue to collide with the brutal reality of WNBA competition.